Transformers Legacy United Decepticon Ramjet. Generally, I only like to pick up these toys if I find them out in the wild. I just think it's more fun to go to the store and pick out a toy that I like rather than making the purchase online. So here we go. I'm gonna free Ramjet from its box here and give you my review. And I can tell you, I like him already. Ramjet was originally released in Wave 2 of the first generation of Transformers back in 1985. Ramjet was one of 3 new Decepticon jets to come out in this wave of Transformers. And like the original 3 jets, they shared a mold, but these had a slight retooling where their wings were all different and 2 of them had different weapons to go on their arms and under the wings. When it came to the cartoon design, they looked very different from the original 3 Seekers. Now this toy is meant to match the cartoon design, and most notably you'll see that the nose cone of the jet is on top of the head in robot mode. This was because the cartoon production company was given photos to work off of where the Transformers were mistransformed, and they left the nose cones on top of their heads rather than folded down, like the original 3 Seekers, Starscream, Skywarp, and Thundercracker. Because of this, these 3 new Seekers, Ramjet, Dirge, and Thrust, would forever be known as the Coneheads. I'm a big fan of the G1 Transformers, and I am so glad they're putting out all these Seekers, and I will just get them all. The original G1 Transformers, they are right up my alley, and this guy is great. He can do a JCVD and rotate and twist and turn into just about any pose that you had to use your imagination for back when I was a kid in the 1980s. Transformers, who debuted in Season 2 of the cartoon, were designed to look much more like their toys did. So these 3 new Seekers wound up looking very different from the original 3 jets, despite all sharing basically the same mold. It wasn't just the cone head. These knee pads were a lot more prominent and the torso was thicker and broader. Ramjet's transformation is basically the same as Starscream's was, but it's a lot of fun to get him in jet mode, and so here we go. Ramjet, transform. And here is Ramjet in his F-15 fighter jet mode with customized wings. Here's Ramjet with Starscream. And here are Ramjet and Starscream in robot mode. Now, Ramjet is sold in the Voyager class price point, whereas Starscream is actually a leader class. Despite them being the same size and a similar mold, Starscream's got articulated hands and a few more paint apps and things like that. I guess it makes sense though, Starscream being one of the legendary bots that he is. You can see here in comparison that Ramjet is tooled a little bit differently from Starscream to match his cartoon design. I love these updated versions of the original Generation 1 Transformers. Please keep putting out the Seekers, Hasbro, because I want them all. Thanks for watching. Hit like and subscribe and leave a comment.